Assalamu alaikum, Pakistan. I am your host Munib Hamid and welcome back to the Almost Serious Show. The only show where the news is serious but we absolutely are not. And today's episode is packed with Trump's immigration freeze, Pakistan Navy's ocean level plot twist, Samsung saving the luggage from the world tour, Rawalpindi turning into a construction documentary, and HEC entering blockchain while students enter denial. So buckle up क्योंकि पाकिस्तान के न्यूज़ में entertainment free होती है. So let's begin with Trump's new immigration freeze, but don't panic yet, Pakistanis. This time we're not invited. So ladies and gentlemen, the US has done it again. The Trump administration has officially paused immigration applications, green cards, citizenship, asylum, everything for 19 non-European countries. So basically, Americans said, them officially, we don't like you all. Full ban list. So who's on the list? Afghanistan is on the list, Iran, Somalia, Yemen, partial ban. Then we've got Cuba, Laos, Turkmenistan, Venezuela. But here's the twist. Pakistan is not on the list. And this is a victory for Pakistan. Yes, for once, we didn't make the cut. So all Pakistanis panicking on WhatsApp. Bhai, visa band ho gaya hai, relax. Your visa will still be rejected, but for the, usual reasons. For now, Pakistan remains unaffected, which means your Chacha's immigration dream is still alive. America may be pausing others, but for Pakistan, it's business as usual. And courtesy, Field Marshal General Syed Asim Munir, for building such great relationships with the US, has saved us this humility. And Pakistan Navy versus 1500 kilograms of hashish. Arabian Sea का जो है ना greatest plot twist हुआ है. Because Pakistan Navy has done it again. 1500 kilograms of hashish was seized from Arabian Sea and worth $3 million. Bhai, that's not a recovery. That's like an entire season of Narcos Balochistan. And this heroic operation was carried out by the PNS Yamama. But salute to the Navy, right? They deserve it. While the rest of us struggle to catch a rickshaw, they're out here catching floating drug empires. Authorities said this operation shows the Navy's commitment to maritime security. Somewhere in the Arabian Sea, a smuggler is trying, and in Karachi, one guy heard the news and said, "Bhai, rates jo hai wo badh jayenge." You know exactly who, right? So yes, PNS Yamama 1, drug 1, and drug mafia 0. Which reminds me of 6-0, but we did bad with the Indian Air Force. Anyways, Arabian Sea finally breathing. Pakistan Navy is protecting borders, oceans, and apparently the entire nation's drug supply chain from inflation. And the next story is very interesting. Ducky Bhai versus the NCCIA. Everyone must have seen Ducky Bhai's emotional vlog addressed to the nation, actually. So, ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan's YouTube universe just dropped its biggest crossover episode ever. Ducky Bhai arrested, abused, and then saved by the actual big boss of Pakistan. So Ducky Bhai finally broke the silence, and Bhai, the story is wilder than even Zaid Ali's roast videos. So he says the NCCIA custody, he faced physical abuse, verbal abuse, slaps, episode, season 1, 2, and 3, never-ending slaps, and an IO, which means an investigation officer who apparently thought, Binance was his personal saving account. So he said they opened my crypto, closed my trades, and transferred $326,000 into their own account. That's not investigation. That's financial torture simulator 2025. But then comes the plot twist. Pakistan did not see coming. Anyone did not see it coming. Just when Ducky thought it was game over, the man who entered the chat was Field Marshal General Asim Munir. Ducky says that when things got out of hand, when corrupt elements were trying to squeeze him, break him, and extort him, Asim Munir and the intelligence leadership stepped in calmly and professionally and saved him and his entire family. In Ducky's own words, they protected us from the corrupt mafia. So credit where credit is due. Ducky came out and publicly thanked the army chief for stopping the circus and protecting his family at a moment when he felt completely helpless. And Pakistan really gets the plot twist like this, but Jab Mile, they're pretty cinematic actually, So this is amazing news for Pakistan, and as a citizen of Pakistan, I'm glad that the leadership of the armed forces and the intelligence agencies stepped up to save this citizen of Pakistan and and his family. And I think the whole nation is in debt to the Field Marshal, the Chief of Defense Forces, mashallah se, and I think he did a great job, and Pakistan needs to appreciate it. So moving on now, commercial market Rawalpindi going car-free. Welcome to the pedestrian Hunger Games now. This is amazing. This has already happened in Sadr, in Rawalpindi. It is a car-free zone. You go there, you can go with your families, you can eat, you can spend time. It's really good. And now the same is happening with commercial market. That's also a very big hub. It's like a market, it's like a markaz, it's like a food street, and more than that. So even that is going to become a car-free zone, which is amazing. So the Punjab government has decided to make Rawalpindi's commercial market a car-free pedestrian zone, and sounds beautiful, except Rawalpindi is currently looking for a giant construction site from a Fast and Furious movie. Deadline is December 30th. Reality, inshallah, maybe. Dekhte hain. I hope it does. And all the electricity and PTCL cables are being moved underground, which means roads are being dug up. Dust is flying, everything, and traffic is so bad that Google Maps now just says, boss, aaj ghar hi reh jao. Don't go to that side. But that is going to become very beautiful in the future if that happens. Shopkeepers are crying because, of course, wedding season, customers can't reach them. Customers are crying because they can't reach anywhere. And PTCL is crying because, well, PTCL always cries. And the people using PTCL always cry too. But anyways, official promise is once complete, commercial market will be beautiful and walkable, Instagrammable, which is great if people survive till then. Voila, this is something amazing. And let's talk about the Higher Education Commission now. So HEC to attest degrees in minutes. Wow, Pakistan has entered the blockchain. Students enter the shock. So HEC has announced a new blockchain attestation system where degrees will be verified in minutes instead of weeks. Pakistani graduates heard this and said, yeah, scam lag raha hai. Itni aasani hame kaise mil rahi? Even I'm thinking, how are you going to do it in minutes? So this is how it's going to be done. 25 universities will upload degrees directly to the system, which basically means no more 5-hour queues, no more beta folder lana bhool aaye ho, or no more, stamp hunting like it's a PUBG mission. No more chai pani ka system. Samajh jao beta, ye chai pani le lo, yaar degree attest kara do. Even that's coming to an end. So once your degree hits the blockchain, it's instant, secure, tamper-proof, basically everything your exam preparation never was. So employers will now verify your degree with one click. So goodbye to fake degrees with CVs, with whatever stuff. So this is a very good thing. So HEC has finally connected all the university system and made one system. And shukar Allah ka, whoever thought of this. This is an amazing idea. Why didn't you think of this like 50 years ago? To connect all the universities in one system, bhaijan. You're the HEC. Anyways, dur aaye, der aaye, durust aaye, something like that, right? So, and just moving on, Harvard short course, jo actually YouTube tutorial the, 10 years experience at the age of 21, even, embassies can instantly verify your documents, which means Pakistani students can finally focus on their visa interviews instead of praying for their degree doesn't get flagged for verification. And the biggest win is HEC officers can finally retire their favorite dialogue. System down hai. Kal aa jayega. So this is amazing news for Pakistani students, and I think this is der hai, lekin chalo theek hai, at least we're moving in the good direction. So Pakistan is leveling up slowly, like it's a bit glitchy, but hey, upgrade to ho raha hai na. So let's just be thankful for whatever good we are receiving. And it is our national duty to point out not just the problems, but also towards the solutions. Because problems sabko pata hai. Solutions batata koi nahi hai. So let's become those citizens of Pakistan जो कि solutions बताते हैं कि यार I see there's a problem in the socket, but how to fix that socket is what we need. Because the people running the government and the system are partially incompetent and old, तो उनका दिमाग उतना तेज नहीं चलता जितना हम youth का चलता है. So we got to do this for Pakistan, right? Anyway, so guys, that's all for today. And stay safe, stay sane, and stay hopeful because the news won't help, right? So I'm Munib Hamid signing off from the Almost Serious Show. See you tomorrow, same time, same chaos. And do not forget to unsubscribe. I'm just joking. Good night, everyone.